Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Name, man. You see Edwin at the bottom. You saw him in the last video talking about Pep, talking about Klopp. We're back, and now we're talking about the current state of the title race, man. The current
Oh,
run-in. Obviously, Liverpool are first right now with 9 games left to go. Everyone's got games left to go. 9 cup finals, as people would call them, for
mm,
everybody.
mm.
Edwin, I don't even want to say anything. I want to get into you straight away. You are the
Yes, sir.
neutral here. You are the Barcelona fan, so you have no sides here. What are you thinking? Who do you think is gonna win the league? Who has the best chances? Um, what's your thoughts, man?
So yeah, it's an interesting question for me because what I will start off with saying is that after the results of what happened today, I think Manchester City probably have the worst odds out of the three to win the league this season. And to be honest with you, out of the three, they might the way they're playing now, they might be the worst team out of the three. Just stylist, like just the way they're playing. I think Arsenal are the best team. But obviously their remaining schedule is a little bit tougher than Liverpool's. I think Liverpool really only have like two like semi difficult fixtures left. They have like Tottenham at home and United away, and then like a couple Villa, like a couple other tricky fixtures. But I do think when it comes down to it, I think they'll come out on top at the end of the day. I do think Liverpool got it. It's in their hands at the end of the day.
I agree with everything you said. After City, I mean, let's just get into the City Arsenal game. That was the big
Oh yeah.
fixture of the weekend. I mean, everyone was calling it a blockbuster, man. It was gonna be a great showdown. I think people forgot how not how bad, but like the very first game, the first matchup with them early in the year was not that great either.
It was
It took
yeah.
Martinelli to come off the bench late in the game and
Was it a
deflection off of
deflected goal?
Nathan Ake,
Yeah,
yeah, and then
not
went in,
the
and bro,
best game.
bro was celebrating crazy after that. But yeah, it took that
uh,
to get Arsenal to win that time. And man, this game right here, bro, dude, man, I was looking forward to it, bro. I was looking forward to it. The
I was
game
too.
the game started off hella slow. I remember the first 30 minutes it was just passing around. I mean, it's the usual City football. I do want to ask you real quick. I've been saying this for at least 2 years now. The way City play is efficient. Don't get me wrong, it's great.
Yeah,
It gets you the wins. But as a viewer, man, like at the end of the day, I do want to be entertained a little bit. I'm watching
yeah,
football. It is boring as crap to watch.
yeah. I remember last year, like when we were on our own podcast talking about it, and I remember hearing you guys saying that and like pushing back on it a little bit because I was like, nah, man, like City, like you said, it's efficient because I mean they're scoring goals. You know what I
Hell
mean? I
yeah,
think
bro.
I think at the end of the day, that's what us as like especially neutral fans like myself, if I'm gonna watch a team that's playing good football, like Bayer Leverkusen for example, you might tune in just because you know you're gonna see some goals and some great football, right? City is the same similar kind of thing, but this season I feel like they're just not scoring as much, or maybe they're not as clinical as they were once, especially last year with Holland and things like that, things of that nature. You saw what he did today, missing one-on-one chances. They're saying that against William Saliba and Gabriel, bro has literally 0 goals, and I think he might not even have a shot on target going against those two or something like that, which is atrocious. But you know what I'm saying? And people were bringing up last season when he scored at the I think it was at the Emirates, but I think that was against Rob Holding. Do you remember that game? The Rob Holding
Uh,
game where
where Rob Holding
uh
scored?
yeah, the game where he scored it.
No,
I
no, that
think
was the
Holland scored it.
Etihad. That was the Etihad late in the
It was
year.
it was
Matter
Etihad,
of
right?
fact, I'm
Okay,
happy you
okay, yeah.
brought that up. That was one of the greatest like
That was an amazing
striker,
yeah. Yeah, that
like
was an amazing game.
by Erling Haaland. That was a great performance. Like one of
Yeah.
the greatest I've ever seen by a striker. The hold up play, the 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 whole shebang, bro. The finishing, the hold up play, the running the channels, the way he
The
was
running, yeah,
taking
was
two
running his
guys off.
mind.
KDB was basically like a shadow striker coming in. It was crazy, man. What a fall
Things are
from grace,
different
man.
now.
What a fall from
Things are
grace.
things are different now, man. I don't know what it is either because well, I guess like we mentioned before, against Gabriel and Saliba, he does have a tough time sometimes. But I feel like even past that, even today, he had like a literal like golden opportunity that he missed, and it's like I just don't get the same feeling of inevitability that I got last year when it
Mhm.
came to Holland. You know what I'm saying? So that those are the type of things that'll cost a team like Manchester City because they depend on him for goals so much. Because other than him, I mean, I'm thinking about their goal threats. Like obviously you got KDB, who can always come up with the goal. But like other than that, it's not a consistent goal threat. I don't think that because Julian Alvarez isn't having the same season either.
Yep.
So I think their chances are a little bit shot right now.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, they're struggling.
One thing I do want to say to back up Erling Haaland is that let's not forget, like he has eight. I think he's 18 league goals right now.
18 goals, yeah.
Yeah, he was firing all cylinders first half of the season until that injury that I think it was a leg injury or
Yeah.
foot injury. So I don't know if that's still hindering him, but I think, bro, like again, it's kind of crazy to say. Like we were saying this last year, does the City play better without Erling Haaland, or do they play better
Uh-oh.
with Erling Haaland? Bro,
Uh-oh.
like you look at it right now, bro. Like if I were to ask you like the three best Erling Haaland traits, it'd be his athleticism, his strength, his speed. I mean, a lot of his
Yeah.
physical attributes. I mean, let's be honest. Like I saw Roy Keane say it. He's not a great footballer. Roy Keane
Nah.
called him a League Two footballer. I think that's what it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's not a great footballer. Like he's subpar. Let's say that he's subpar. He's an incredible world class finisher. I will say that.
Yeah.
But like, so if you have somebody like that, right? Like, and then you have him back, you have him his back to goal, and the way he has to link up play, and
Yeah, you're
the whole
forcing him.
city, the city
It's
system
not the
doesn't
most
suit him.
comfortable, yeah, situation for the system. Like you said, he's playing the feet. I saw people bringing up Mbappe too, like in the whole amidst the whole conversation, because obviously the whole debate over the past couple of years has been Mbappe or Holland, who's up next for real, and you know a lot of people might have leaned towards Holland, and I mean I always sided with Mbappe, but one thing I will say about Holland is, like you said, the physical attributes that he does possess, like in all they amount to like literally the perfect striker when you think about it, because like as strikers as we know them, as pure strikers as we know them, you're typically not asking them to, you know, hold the ball up for that long, or link up play that much as they do in the City system. When it comes to like that one-on-one chances, things like that, finishing inside the box like a natural striker's instinct, that's Holland right there. But when you ask him to do all that other stuff, man, it's like like you said, I don't want to say he's a subpar footballer, but
No, he is. He
nah,
is. He is.
I don't want to say it though. I don't
He
want to
is, though.
say
You got to
that's
say it.
subpar though.
I've seen this. I've seen it on Twitter, bro. People are afraid to say he is, bro. It's a matter of fact. But also, like, I keep contradicting myself. The crazy fact is, like, I've seen him back to the goal, like linking up play. I've seen it. He's
Yeah,
capable of it, bro.
he's definitely
But it's
capable.
just like it goes away, and then I don't know what it is with him. But I seen a great point. Is it possible that Erling Haaland would suit Liverpool's system way better than
Mm,
City system? In my eyes, bro, if Liverpool had Erling Haaland, bro, I tune in.
that would be
Like that would
crazy.
be
That would be
like.
crazy.
Besides, obviously, it would be a great team, but bro, it'd be
It's just
hella
straight
entertaining.
running.
Like
Yeah, it'd
all,
just be straight running,
as of
like
right
just
now,
blitzing.
I still think Liverpool are the most entertaining team to watch in the league because we always have the high action, the drama. We concede a lot of shots as well, and we obviously take a lot of shots. It's all fast paced. But bro, if we had Erling Haaland running in transition with McAllister, maybe feeding him the ball, Salah running it with him, bro. Oh my god.
And I feel like he definitely fits that system, because I feel like the Liverpool system, the whole idea is it's like a high energy, high volume kind of thing where you're just running at the defense. You know what I mean? Especially like on the break and things like that. Um, I guess City like a slow kind of build up kind of thing that City might prefer. That type of style I just think suits someone like a Julian Alvarez a little bit more than a Holland. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I never thought about Holland playing for Liverpool. That's a crazy thought right there, because that's basically like Darwin Nunez, but then you add in the crazy finishing too. Yeah, crazy.
It's definitely weird as well now that I think about it because another counter argument I do want to say is with the Liverpool thing. Darwin Nunez, as like up and down he is as finishing, he's a very unselfish player. Like when
Yeah,
you watch him like linking a play, running the channels as well,
he runs a
off ball
lot. He runs. Yeah,
movement, like them
his movement
Uruguayans
is
are
really good.
different. I don't know if you remember Cavani.
Yeah.
Cavani's movement was insane.
Mm,
So like he's similar.
Suarez.
He's similar to that. Yeah, Suarez too. So he's very unselfish. Like he'll make the decoy run and Salah gets the open shot. He scores. So like and obviously like he plays the with his back to goal sometimes as well. Holland would have to do that as well. But then again, you also have to add he's not gonna have to do as much of that as he would do in City. With City, bro, I see him stagnant, man. Like he's standing in one spot a lot. Like there's not a lot of movement. Like he's just waiting for the cross to come in, the slip maybe from KDB. he doesn't have a lot of space to work with.
Yeah, I was about to say when there's like a lack, like what you saw today, when there's a lack of space and a lack of service, you're literally playing 10 versus 11 if Holland is on the pitch. Like unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. And I guess in a system like City where you really need every single player to be involved and moving around and things like that, it's really detrimental. Liverpool, I feel like, would be able to mask up those deficiencies in his game a little bit more, because like you said, he's got Szoboszlai behind him, he's got McAllister behind him, Salah on the wing, Diaz creating for him. So I feel like it definitely would suit him a little bit more, than having to do all the things he is required or asked to do at Manchester City.
I agree with everything you said right there, but I do want to segue right into the other team, the second team out of the three in the title race, Liverpool, like you just mentioned, McAllister, Salah. I don't want again. I want you to go ahead because obviously I'm the biased Liverpool fan here. What are your honest thoughts of Liverpool this season, and especially as of late?
As of late, I'm very happy with the tweaks that have been made. Or well, I guess you call it tweaks, but moving McAllister into the right position, I feel like that is the perfect situation that Liverpool could have asked for right there. Because like I know it's only it's his first season. Okay, well, not his first season in the Prem, but at Liverpool. So we don't want to like do too much. But from what I'm seeing from him, he is definitely at
Oh
least a
my god,
top three. I'll say top three midfielder in the Premier League right
definitely
now.
top five at this position.
Yeah, top. Yeah, definitely top five is like easily. I think that's secure lock. Only people I can think that like might compete against him. Well, if are we saying midfielders or center midfielders only,
I
or
think
just midfielders in general?
I think he's center midfield now.
No, but but what I'm saying is like, are we saying he's a top three midfielder in general, or are we saying top three
Uh,
center
oh
midfielder?
no, I'm saying top five midfielder in general.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh
I'm
shoot!
saying in general.
Because then you got to think of Rodri. I saw a stat today that Rodri had won like 63 consecutive matches, like
Yeah, yeah. Rodri's
which is
insane.
crazy. Rodri, Declan Rice.
Especially if you go off of
Yeah.
form as of late as well, like McAllister has.
But yeah, as of late, McAllister's definitely up there.
Wow.
So yeah, I really like Liverpool's midfield too. With this is always like I mentioned earlier, McAllister, who we put in the six, Endo, um, and then hey, Van Dijk is back
Oh
is
my
Van
god,
Dijk
dog.
back? Is Van Dijk back
Nah,
to Van Dijk?
genuinely. Like I don't like I said it early in the year, and like I mean I didn't say it, but like I kind of hinted at it, like his what was it 2019 level,
Yeah,
bruh. He's back to that level.
he's back.
He's back. He's back to that level. It's that level, bro.
Dang.
Like that is insane. Like you have to give this man props, bro. From going from a torn ACL to
Yeah,
going
that's
back
very
to that
impressive.
level, the great peak.
They was calling them finished. They was calling them finished. Don't forget. They was
Hey,
calling them
bro,
finished.
like, bro, he's proven the doubters wrong, man. It's just beautiful to see.
What I was about to say was the thing that I like the most about Liverpool though is that over the course of the season they have been faced with like difficult like injuries, having to play players out of position like McAllister for literally like half the whole season. And yet despite all that, they have getting youth players in, and despite all that, they're still leading the whole title race right now. That just tells me when they do get all their players back and they really are able to kick it to that momentum. I mean, we only have like a month and a half left of the season pretty much, but once that does happen, it could be a special season for Liverpool this year if all those things fall into place, because you're on a roll now with all those key players missing anyways, and you're still gonna have to get them back.
The good thing is that the key players that are missing, we literally get two of them back this weekend. Trent and Jota we get back this weekend. At that point, we're only missing Allison, but
Allison too,
Kelleher
yeah.
is bro. Kelleher has been amazing,
But yeah, I was
bro.
just gonna say Keller's been a really good backup for you guys, especially that
Keller,
Carabao Cup final.
dude, the people that have stepped up this year, like I can't give any more plaudits, bro. Like you seen
Yeah.
Kelleher step up for Allison. You seen Connor Bradley come into the team. He's looking like
Bradley
a young
too.
star. You've seen Joe
Oh
Gomez
yeah.
play everywhere on the back line, center back, left back, right back. He's played CDM as well. He started CDM one game. Like, bro, like he's filled every role. He's got the England call up again. Shout out to him. Like he's been immense for us. Kwanzaa, center back, bro. Like,
Come on.
dude, Kwanzaa, literally, like nobody talks about him. Like, bro,
I was gonna say yeah.
he has such great games that every acts like he's normal, bro. He's like 20 years old, bro.
I was gonna say he's younger. Yeah,
Yeah, he's like 20,
he's
21.
yeah.
So like That's crazy. And then don't forget about Endo, 18 million pound midfielder, bro. Nobody knew who he was, and now he's he had City in his back
He's he,
pocket.
he's a yeah, I'll
Oh,
say he's a definition of like a destroyer in the midfield.
oh
Like
my god,
you're
bro.
breaking things up. You can't get past him.
That's
And I feel like it took him a while to kind of grow into that role because I remember
mhm.
at first like it was shaky, but you know what I'm saying. I
Oh
feel
yeah, it
like
definitely was. It definitely was.
y'all squad is deep now. You know what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah.
I still want to see. Well, how about what's Bayetis? Is he gotten much game time this year?
No, he's still been recovering from injury.
He's still injured.
Yeah, I think he had a shoulder, and then I think he got re-injured.
I need to
So
see.
yeah,
I need to see. That was
Stefan
one of my
Bajcetic,
favorite
though.
players. That was one of my favorite players that came up last year, man.
Yeah. There's still definitely some questions about our team. Like obviously I mentioned Endo, and then you move up the pitch. That's where like the questions kind of arise. Like McAllister, I mean, I don't have to say much. Like he's looking like a world class midfielder right now. The way he's playing Soboslai, obviously he looks way better. He looks better for his national team, but he's not doing the same role as for us. He's kind of playing the Henderson role, where he's asked to run around and basically be the Energizer Bunny in midfield and sometimes pop up in the box as well. But between Luis Diaz and Darwin Nunez, Mo Salah is inevitable. I mean, he actually had a poor performance
Against
this
Brighton, yeah.
against Brighton, bro. He missed so many shots, bad touches, bad passes. But I mean, he's inevitable.
That's the
He's
thing. Yeah, I was saying. That's why
come on, bro.
you don't sub off players like that because even if they are having a poor match, they can always come up with a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we know Salah, but Nunez, Gakpo, and Diaz. I think that's the big three right there. That I'm like confused. Obviously, maybe not Gakpo as much since we get if we get Jota back because he'll definitely go above
Yeah.
Gakpo in the order. But we'll just stick to Nunez and Diaz, bro. When they're actually clicking, it's crazy. Like they won't score, but like the way they impact the team and help others, it's crazy.
It's
But
crazy. Yeah.
that's the thing with Diaz is as of late, he's got that Colombian juice back, bro. That South American juice. Bro, he's moving crazy, bro.
The game against City, bro. Oh my days,
Oh
he
my
was
god.
frying Kyle Walker, bro.
Even Brighton, bro. Like I know Brighton's obviously a lesser competition, but man, like he was out there cooking. But then again, he cuts
The
in
end
the final
product,
product.
yeah,
Yeah,
the end
bro.
product
But like he
isn't
did have
always
that
there.
great goal, a great anticipation of where the ball is gonna land. So that's great, but that's not always gonna happen. Like you can't always like repeat that. But if he can get that end product down, it's gonna be immense. Same with Darwin Nunez, man. Like he's been linking up plays, been getting in behind. Again, it's always been the end product with him. He's always a hit or miss.
If Darwin Nunez can get the end product down, bro, that would
Oh
be
my
actually very,
god.
very scary. That would be scary as hell if he could do that, bro. Because literally everything, bro. I would like Darwin Nunez personally. Like everything about his, I mean, like it might be a strong word, but like I think he's capable. But if there's just that one part of his game that's missing, because like he has the movement. I think he has elite movement, bro. I think he has some of the
Mhm.
best movement when it comes to playing up top. He can run. Like he has the endurance. He has strength, bro. He has all of it that he needs to be a world class striker. That end product, bro. If he ends that, we talking we talking maybe 20,
Oh,
25 goals in a season. Oh
oh,
man,
100 mil striker. You know what I'm saying? 100 mil striker, bro.
yeah.
Yeah,
He need
don't
that.
get me salivated,
He
bro.
need
Don't
that.
get me salivated.
Don't give me that. That's that
But
Stephen
yeah,
A. He's
yeah,
going.
but yeah, Liverpool, man, they have a lot going their way, but again, they got to get the job done. 9 cup finals left. They have the easiest run in. You can't choke it. I mean, at this point, you gotta take your hat off to Jurgen Klopp for everything he's dealt with through this year, the injuries and everything, and he's still keeping the group together. But we will transition into the last and final team in this title race. The second place team right now is Arsenal Football Club, the Gunners. What are we thinking, Edwin? What are we saying about Arsenal this year, and as of late as well?
Like I said, I do think Arsenal are the best team out of the three that we talked about today. Um, I think like when you go, especially if you go position by position in defense, they have some of the best defenders in the league. In the midfield, you can say Declan Rice, Odegaard are amongst some of the best midfielders in the league. And then up top, Saka. I don't think you'd go as far as to say like Martinelli or Jesus or anything, but like they've got the quality on the pitch, and I do think that in terms of football quality, they probably have the best. But like I said, it's kind of like the same thing that I fell on last year, where it's like it's an experience or like the able to the will to grind it out. Do they have what it takes? Last year we saw the collapse, man. That was crazy. This year I feel like it does feel a little bit different. Maybe like they're taking that into account and it's helping them a little bit now. But they are capable of scoring like 4 or 5, 6 goals in a match. We've seen that. But can they when it comes down to that Tottenham game that they're gonna play? I think it's at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium if I'm not mistaken.
It is. It
Are,
is.
do they got what it takes to you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's a big game, bro.
Dude, they have a lot of big games. They're the hardest running out of the three teams.
Yeah.
I'm happy you brought up last season because the way obviously it ended the bottle job, obviously. Shout out the bottle.
The bottles.
But but a lot of people are saying this year the Arsenal are way better equipped to end the season strong. And I agree with that. I mean, obviously you said the defense, bro. That little triangle of Gabriel, Saliba, and Rice, it's the best in the league right now. Like whether you talk about players individually, that's different, but the way they've been together this season, that triangle has been immense, man. And obviously the fullbacks have been up and down. Ben White has been pretty good this year, than left back. I mean, they would have had Timber, but Zinchenko, Tomiyasu has been in and out. Raya's definitely stepped up too. I've seen him start so many attacks for them as well. He had a shaky start, but he's definitely
Very
grown in.
shaky.
Yeah, he's definitely grown into his role. And then Saka, I mean, he's been doubted every year. Like you talk about, will he do it again? Will he do it again? Like it's almost like that Salah thing where Salah came into the league. Will he do it again? Will he do it again? He's
Yeah.
producing. The performance may not be there sometimes, but he's
He's
producing the
producing.
numbers. So you can't get rid of him at all. Odegaard's been up and down, but he's definitely had a new role this year. He's definitely not asked to do as much. Havertz has been clicking as of late. Jesus has been in and out of the team. Martinelli's been absent the whole year. That's one guy where I don't even know what I could say to him. He even when he's been, even when he's playing, he hasn't looked good in my opinion. But yeah, this Arsenal team, man, like they're scary low key, bro. Like I don't know if you like. I saw it, bro. The 3-1, they whooped us, bro. They cooked us.
Yeah.
They
That's
popped
the
us off the
thing.
pitch,
That's the thing. If they're clicking, I don't think there's a team that's better than Arsenal.
bro. They have so many different ways they can play, especially with my like the key factor in their team. Have you watched Jorginho this season?
Jorginho
Bro,
too. Oh man.
Jorginho is, oh my god, bro.
He's
Like
a
it
free
is,
agent, I think, this year, right? He's about to be a free agent, and
yeah, I
I
think
don't I don't
so.
know if they'll be interested in bringing him back or not because I've seen a couple reports saying I've seen even Barca might be interested in him as well as a free agent, but
Okay.
he and I feel like he's always been one of those type of players where it's like he'll give you some of those garbage games, but if he does give you a good game when he is playing well, like he has that ability to change an entire match, especially like that
Mm,
dynamic ability coming off the bench in like absence. I know in the past like guys like Thomas Partey have had injury problems. And sometimes you move that midfield around a little bit, but he's such a reliable tool that they can just bring in and help balance out games a little bit because he has that ability. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I mean, I've seen him. I've seen him this year, especially obviously the Liverpool 3-1 that we lost. Like he ran the show. Like he was incredible. Obviously hit with him, Odegaard, and Declan Rice. I mean, Declan Rice, like he's worth every penny and more, bro. 120 seems like it was a bargain, bro. Like West Ham got robbed, bro.
What's funny?
Oh my god, man.
Man, they got Kudus over there in that midfield, man. They ain't even worried about no Declan Rice, man. You know what I'm saying?
Declan Rice,
Shout out
yeah.
to my star boy, Muhammad Kudus, man. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Muhammad Kudus, bro. I know we're not talking about West Ham, but yeah, he's a baller, man.
Cold.
He's a baller.
I just had to. I
But
just had to.
obviously, we've talked about the weaknesses of every team. I do want to say, like, as well equipped as this team looks compared to last season, the depth is still a big problem. I mean, bro,
Yeah.
they're a couple injuries away again from looking bad, bro. Like, and especially they got Bayern Munich in the Champions League. I'm pretty sure they just don't want to just like give that up, just focus on the
Yeah.
league. I mean, it's the Champions League. You're that close to winning it as well, and they could potentially win it as well. So they're definitely going to go strong at that, and they're going to use the same lineup. I've seen Mikel Arteta use the same lineup in Champions League and FA Cups and the Premier League. It's that
Prime
same
too.
starting
Yeah.
11 every time. And again, like I said, they're one injury away, man. Obviously I'm not praying on anyone's downfall, but
Mm.
hopefully everyone stays healthy, man. But that depth is an issue, man. And like I want to say this again too, bro. Like Arsenal fans have been up and down with this whole striker situation, bro.
The
Gabriel
striker, yeah,
Jesus,
I was about to say that, man.
dude, dude. Like, go ahead, go ahead. I want
I,
your take on. It. I want your
but
take on.
my take has always been like, but not always, because I guess at Manchester City it would have been proven different. But like Jesus as your number one striker, as your number one option, I just don't know if you can really win the league like that. The years that he was at City and they won, I mean, you also had Aguero there at the same time. You had other striker options that were capable of scoring goals. Like he just doesn't score enough for me, man, and like he's not clinical enough. I think if they do really want to, I feel like that is what could take Arsenal to the next level. Is that out and out striker that they haven't had in a minute. It's been a while since they've had a striker like that. And I feel like that is what could take them to that dominance that they want to see. But they just don't get enough production from their striker. You know what I'm saying? And even today, he had some chances where I'm like, why are you holding onto the ball for so long? Like you're taking an extra dribble for no reason. And I feel like that is something that's wrong with him. But yeah, they just need that guy, that number 9, that can really bang in the goals. And I feel like that'll be what takes them
Yeah,
there. You know
but
what I'm
like the
saying?
more you watch Mikel Arteta speak and like you see the team play, bro, I don't think he wants it. I don't think he wants that type of 9, bro. I don't think he wants it. I think he's gonna. I think he wants to keep the type of 9 he has, where he links up play, the false 9. I think that's
But
how he wants to play,
you can
bro.
get both for real. Like nowadays, if you like,
Yeah, you can.
I feel like with Jesus, he's great at ability to play, of course, but like you're sacrificing a lot with his damn near inability to finish the ball. like you know what I'm saying? Like you're
Mhm.
at this point, you're like, you think should we shift him out wide or I've seen like Kai Havertz over the course of the season playing up top 2 as kind of like a false 9. And it's like, I mean, I guess maybe that is what he's going for, but I feel like if he could get that profile that
Mhm.
why wouldn't he take that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. But more and more I watch Gabriel Jesus, as bad as he is finishing, there's not a lot of better false 9s in the world than
Yeah,
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus is an incredible footballer. But obviously, when it comes to bagging the goals,
the goals. I
can't
just need more
produce right there,
goals,
man.
man. I
He
need to
can't
see more
produce right
goals
there,
from him.
man. But yeah, man,
Shout
that
out!
pretty
Hey,
much wraps it up.
wait,
Go ahead,
before
go
we
ahead.
wrap it, I want to shout out
Uh,
Jacob Kivior as well, man.
Ooh, okay.
He stepped in. He stepped in for Arsenal. I think he's a really good, solid player. I didn't know too much about him when they did sign him, but from what I've seen from him, he's pretty decent, man. So I want to give a shout out to him as well.
Shout
But
out
I
Jakub Kiwior, man.
didn't expect too much
He
from
has
him.
been really well. But yeah, man, that wraps it up pretty much, man. Great video, Edwin. Thank you for
Yes,
coming
sir.
on, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man.
I guess I do want to ask, like, right before we go. I've seen on Twitter everybody giving percentages, man, of who's gonna win the league. I want to hop on the trend, bro. What is your
Okay.
percentages of all 3 teams?
So like adding up to 100.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's tough, man.
I think Liverpool have the majority of the share. So I'll
Okay.
say like I didn't even want to say like 60% Liverpool.
Oh,
Like
60 crazy.
because you gotta think about it. Like maybe if you asked me literally like 24 hours ago when each team was like damn near level on points or there's like 1 point separating them. But like now it's in Liverpool's hands and they have the easiest. Okay, 60 might be a little OD, but like they definitely have a majority of the share. Maybe I'll go 50% Liverpool, and then
Okay.
35% Arsenal. Oh no, 30% Arsenal, and then I'll say 20% City.
Okay. I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Because I just don't think City. I'm not one to doubt them, but it just doesn't look the same to me. So that's gonna be my
Yeah.
percentages right there.
Mine's pretty similar. I'd go like 45 Liverpool, 30 Arsenal, and then what's left, like 25
25,
or
yeah, 25 for City.
yeah, 25 for City. Yeah, but it's definitely, again, we say it every year, man. Like City, the way they turn it up at the end of the season. But bro, this time
It's
it's
dwindling.
too
Like
late to
yeah, I was gonna say it's dwindling.
the
The
season
time's
right now.
dwindling, bro. Like usually this would be when they kick in. Like I remember last year it was
Yeah,
around this time where like we started to see them
yeah,
going crazy. But there's not a lot of time left. Manchester City, you know what I'm saying? Pep, I don't know what won, but
yeah.
yeah, man,
All right,
gotta
man.
lock in.
That wraps up the video, man. Again, Edwin, thank you for coming on, man. Let us know if maybe we can do this as a weekly thing. Maybe
Let's
we
do
bring
it,
up a
man.
topic. Maybe we
Let's
bring up
do
a
it.
random topic. It doesn't even have to be like current stuff. Maybe we bring up an all time
Bring us
topic
some
and
also,
we
yeah,
debate on it.
debate on that, y'all. Yeah,
Debate on it. We
yeah,
can
that's
do this. We
cool.
can do this, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's do that,
Yeah,
man.
man. I'd love to do it every week, man. I love
Yes,
football. I
sir.
love talking football,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. share the video, man. Feedback's important. Without the way, man, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.